800-348-1007. 35912. Send me a text. Cavaliers are off tonight. They took a whooping from the Clippers over the weekend. They will be back tomorrow night at home with Romo Fijo to take on the Atlanta Hawks. We've got tickets for you to win for the 24th at AlanCoxShow.com. Use the contest tab there. That's when the Heat are going to be in town. Alonzo Mourning and the Miami Heat. February 24th at the Romo Fijo. It is a Buds night out. And get 2 Loudville tickets and 2 Budweiser beers for only $50. Presented by Budweiser. You can go to Cavs.com for that information. But if you want to win tickets for the Cavs Heat, AlanCoxShow.com, use the keyword contest there. And you can use the promo code HEART for 20% off at CLE Clothing Company all throughout the month of February, which, since we're in a leap year, is one day longer. So keep that in mind, won't you? CLEClothingco.com if you want to look into that. So I feel like maybe I was a little bit hard on Mary the last segment because of that dumb broom thing. And it's not really your fault. And so I thought, given... is your Mike Polk sex auction tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sex auction.
Well, whatever. I mean, she's
it's going to be a lot of brooms standing alone tonight.
A lot of brooms that want to desperately be ridden, but won't be. I thought maybe there's a different way to go about it. And so that's where I landed on the website from Jeff Gebhardt. Have you been to datejeffg.com?
I have not.
Yet?
He made a whole website, though. He's got to pay for the domain and all
Well, because if you find him a girlfriend, he will pay you $25,000.
That's not bad.
He's 47. He lives in Kansas. He's sick of dating, and he's tired of wasting money on dates that don't lead to anything. So you can suggest women for him to date. I'm going to suggest Mary Santora. And if you find Mrs. Right for him, he'll pay you $25,000, provided that the relationship lasts at least a year. So he does have a bit of an insurance policy. He will also make a $25,000 donation to a no-kill dog shelter. And he kind of looks like your standard...
Looks like a guy.
He looks like kind of a, tight T-shirt, regular dude. Mm-hmm. You can kind of tell why he doesn't have somebody. But, he seems affable enough. But there could be $25,000 in it for you. It's in Prairie Village, Kansas.
I'm good. Little nervous, excited. Want to get this thing going.
Well, tell me about it.
So, we developed this basically because I'm single, right? And I don't want to go back to the normal app-based dating stuff. I think that a lot of people treat each other pretty poorly through that.
So he's, they got some B-roll of him throwing with his dog. He's clearly a guy who spends a lot of time in the gym. And yet all that gym time has still not gotten him a mate. So he set up datejeffg.com. How do you feel about a 47-year-old guy in Kansas who clearly has $50,000 to spend?
No, thank you.
And it's a toxic community. I kind of have a choice there, so I'm choosing not to do that. And I'm not a person that sits around and does nothing about something. I don't want to sit out. We all, as single people, try Bumble, Tinder, Hinge, whatever the latest is. But we only do it because...
where he lives, too, Prairie Village, is a very big college community. So he's probably got some cool, hip friends, too.
I was like, so I could, go there, I'm going to love him, and then leave him for a 22-year-old?
He said, I've established, built, and sold a couple of companies, and I've enjoyed economic success. I just need somebody to share it with. My friends describe me as, quote, a lighthearted jackass.
Hey.
High energy. I know what he's trying to do. I don't know that jackass is ever a word that's going to get you further along with somebody.
No.
Lighthearted is negated by jackass.
Correct.
Lighthearted's fine. I'm lighthearted.
Yeah, goofball.
High energy, positive, and always has a big smile on his face. I assume that's primarily from his ill-fitting teeth.
That's all that's available to us. I'm trying to develop a better way, and I think this is it. So I know that app-based dating is so bad that there's a certain segment of the demographics that choose not even to enter into it.
got big ears.
He's short.
He's walking in. Is he short?
You
Yeah,
can tell.
5'7".
Look how short his torso is.
That's
I've
why
gotten
he's-
an eye for it.
That's why he spends so much time at the gym.
He says health and fitness are super important. In quotations, super. S-U-P-A.
I was a chunk-a-monk.
Chunk-a-monk.
And then there's a photo of him in American flag board shorts.
That's the photo you can look at and see how short his torso is.
5'7", 160, 9% BMI.
That's not that short. 5'7", I'm 5'8".
For a guy is 5'7" is short.
BMIs don't have a percentage, first of all. The 9% body fat, maybe. Or his BMI is 9, which is
man.
disgustingly
Too low,
low.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think like 5'5" is short. 5'7"
No,
is not
that
short.
5'7" is short
That is
for a
short,
guy.
but the average height for a guy is 5'8", 5'9".
Did you not see that man who tweeted at me and was very upset? That he's like, the average height for a man in America is 5'8", and it's only 5'6" across the world, so stop saying 5'10" is short.
It's short guys.
Follow
I know.
every madman that tweets you.
I know, I retweeted it. I was like, apparently somebody is upset with me. I'm struck a
A
nerve
short guy is
here.
upset by
Yeah, little guy.
Listen,
5'7"
I'm-
is short for a dude. You can't argue that.
I call myself short, and I'm just shy of 6 feet.
Yeah.
And I hate you
Because,
for that.
because like my younger siblings, my brothers, they're way above 6 feet.
And your son's way taller than you.
Yes. My son's like
your son.
6'9". You know how?
Tell me more.
Him and all his friends too. I'm like, what is in the goddamn water? Like he doesn't. He has like one short friend.
HGH.
I'll take that one too.
Cody will take the short
I'll
friend.
take the short friend.
I would never have the opportunity to meet these
I
people.
don't think they want anybody as old as you, Poundcake.
That's not true.
We're old.
Not at the grocery
The
store,
Onions love me.
not at the gym, not anywhere. And so this is my effort.
Yeah, because they want a zaddy.
That's fine. I'll be their zaddy. I mean, what they think is a zaddy when they find out I'm broke. Like, I
You're
don't know
not
what-
broke.
Shut up. I want them.
He's
no.
emotionally broke.
We knew
To
that.
reach out
Broke
to
in.
those people who I feel are a lot like me.
Why don't you try to turn Jeff G?
Hey, he's got 25,000. I'll submit you, and then I'll share the money with you if
There
you
you
can turn him.
go.
We each get 12.5.
No.
Turn Jeff G.
I don't want a short guy.
That is
I thought. Wait a minute. I thought 5'7" wasn't short.
I mean, not for everybody else, but not for me. I want to date a tree.
that is gross.
Right.
It's a little weird, I get it. Like adding money into something where I'm honestly interested in finding a soulmate. So you have to look at it through a little different context. Dating is expensive after all. Every month I spend X, okay? There's a lot of dates, dinners, drinks, axe throwing, whatever.
I can't even laugh at that. I went axe throwing on a date.
Dates. Well, it's a thing you can do now.
It's fun.
Yeah.
We had a good time.
I
would
went
not
at my
wanna go.
wife's cousin's bachelor party, and I talked about it. I was crestfallen at how awful I was at that.
That was really good.
I was piss poor at the axe throwing. Now, granted, the first and only time I've ever done it, but with a little bit of knowledge of physics, you think, oh, I'm not gonna like murder at this, but I should be able to do it to keep from the butt continuously bouncing off the target.
What is the?
I sucked.
What's the weirdest date the weirdest date activity you guys have done?
Not having sex.
yeah.
All right, but
You mean when I was single?
despite the obvious, yeah.
The weirdest date?
Yeah, like
don't go on a lot of dates.
the activity like a buggy ride or something around the city, or I don't know.
Is that weird?
Yeah, for
That's
like
weird?
Yeah, that is a buggy ride.
I gotta
It's
tell you,
uncommon.
I was always a pretty traditional dater.
Yeah.
I liked going to dinner. I liked hanging out, and I was never like, let's go bungee jump. And I'm not on television. This isn't The Bachelor.
Right.
Right.
I don't go on a lot of dates. I've probably, honestly, true real dates in my life, I've probably been on like 10, 15 maybe. If that, since I've been single. How sad is that?
dates.
Since 2017, I've been on probably 15 real dates.
I had more dates than that. And
5
when I
of
was in
them
the
were
closet.
with the same guy. Yeah. Like, that's... I don't go when people... I had a phone interview last night, and the guy asked me the exact same question. He was like, what is the weirdest date you've ever been on? I'm like, I don't go on dates, so I don't really have any weird ones.
What?
I mean, I've been on dates that are weird because the other person was
That's
weird.
what I
but, like,
said.
Everything that, like, I don't know, the activities are all pretty normal.
I don't like
Mm-hmm.
doing like date activities. Like I've been wanting to go around here around the corner to Top Golf. I feel like that would
Top
be fun.
what?
Top Golf.
What?
Top Golf.
Golf.
What?
Top golf.
Top golf.
But I don't want to go on a date there. I just want to do it as an activity because I feel like I would embarrass myself.
I'll go there with you.
I'll
Yeah.
go too.
We should just do an outing like
I'll
one of
go,
these
yeah,
days.
for sure.
Yeah, I've
As
done
far as
like
dates go, though.
like putt-putt and bumper cars and stuff like that. When you're Mormon and you're dating, there's a lot of that.
Yeah, I was gonna
there's
say.
a lot of, because you're not going to bars, you're not going to,
When you're sober, it's the same thing.
Yeah, so you're just like,
So
okay,
being
you want to go
sober is
roller
like
skating?
It is.
It's like Mormon dating.
It's like, what activity can we go
Yeah.
do?
So,
But-
guys, just FYI, when you date Mary Santora, it's like dating a Mormon. Just if you
Right.
put it in that terminology.
Just plan any activity.
There you go.
Even when I first got out of my marriage, like, I went on a date with a girl. I took her. We went roller skating and it
I
had
like
bumper
that
boats and
stuff.
stuff
Women
like that.
love that.
It was great.
Women
But
want you
it
to
worked.
have any plan.
Yeah.
Any plan. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what the plan is.
Yes,
Just
but
have a
I
plan.
would have to draw the line at roller skating.
Really?
I would not go on a date to roller
What about
a
ice
first
skating?
date?
What about ice skating?
A first date?
I don't know if it was our first date, but it was like one of
Why, 'cause you're
one of
bad
the
at
first
it?
dates.
No, I'm great at it. I'm just saying that's something
That's a
where
good thing
like
to show to-
you
show
gotta, huh?
It was fun. We had a good time, and she was impressed at how good I was at roller skating. I was much better than her.
So she was easily impressed, is what you're saying.
She just was. You don't expect a guy. I don't know.
Of your stature
Yeah.
to be good on skates, I wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, this dude's gonna fall down.
No, but I mean, we've all been skating
awesome.
since we were children. I mean, how can you be bad at roller skating? Like, it's not ice skating where you can slip, and it's, roller skating.
There's
like,
a lot of people that are bad at roller skating.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good at ice skating too.
That's
I
not
fell
me.
down
I was gonna
twice.
say.
I have such a huge bruise on my knee from that.
But roller skating for a first date, to me,
I don't mind.
I get
Whatever.
that to me sounds like I've missed a lot of other things.
Like there are other
I've got-
options
yeah,
you
yeah.
could have chosen.
If I've gotten to roller skating, I've missed a lot of other things.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think she mentioned she wanted to do something like that, so I was like, "Well, let's
Oh,
go
well,
here.
then she led you
but
to
I
it.
I don't remember exactly, but I remember we went and we had a really good time.
I invited a date to one of my college house parties, and that was one of the nights that I blacked out. So
you.
I was like, "Did you have a good time?" He was like, "Yeah," and like he never talked to me again after that because I like got completely wasted. And I think
Because
he-
you were nervous or what?
No, it
It's
was
a
just
college
it was just a
house
house
party.
party, and I
Oh.
was like, "Oh, this is the first time we're meeting." He was a grinder guy, so I was like, "Yeah, we'll bang, and you could get a couple drinks out of it, whatever." And he came to the party, and I don't think I saw him like the entire time. And apparently, we slept in the same bed together, so I don't know if something went down or not, but because I'm stupid. Yeah.
I went on a date with a guy in college, and this is before I smoked weed, and I wasn't really into it. We went to dinner. I remember he asked me like what I wanted. He's like, anything in the world, what do you want? I was like, let's go get steak. And he was like, okay. So we went to like Texas Roadhouse or something, and he ordered a salad.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I was like, well, I'm not going to order a steak if he orders salad. So we ate salads.
Stupid.
And then we went to
You ordered a salad at a steak joint.
He did.
Even I don't do that.
He ordered a Caesar salad, and then I was like, I'd never really dated before. I had just gotten out of my high school sweetheart relationship. And then we went to a head shop because he wanted to buy a new bong.
Mm-hmm.
So we went and bought a new bong that he spent like $70 on. And then,
Oh, that's why he got the salad.
I'm sure.
He needed bong money.
So then
That's a good date.
he probably did like 3 or 4 bong rips.
Oh, that's too much.
I might have smoked a half of one. And then we went in and watched Planet of the Apes.
The original or the Mark Wahlberg travesty?
This is like 2013,
So Mark Wahlberg.
maybe.
Yeah.
2012, 11, somewhere around there.
every day.
The Mark Wahlberg one.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I was so not into the movie at all. And then when we went to leave, he fist bumped me.
Oh, that's what I thought. Good thing he
that bump.
I'm glad Bump
Fist
was in
bumped.
there. Yeah.
I went
Nice
to go get
casual.
out of I went to go get out of his Jeep and went to go give him a hug, and he was like, no. And he like put out his arm to
How
fist
was your
bump
date?
me.
He fisted me. It was all right. What?
Fist bumped
Yeah, he
me.
held out his fist
Yeah,
bumped.
he
Oh,
fist bumped.
it had never happened before. I didn't know it was called that.
See, so that's not really like an awkward. It's not like a weird date. I mean, dinner, movies. I mean, going to a head
Just a
shop
bad
was
date,
kind of weird.
yeah.
It was just wasn't a great
Yeah,
one.
mine wasn't like this particular experience wasn't necessarily a date. It was more of a hookup, but something really bad happened during that time because we were hooking up, and while we were hooking up, my guy just happened to look at his phone, and he was like, Robin Williams just committed suicide.
Oh
I
my
was like,
god!
so
Timing.
we can't continue. This is during
my goodness.
It was on the Akron campus during the gay games when they were there, and I'm just in this guy's hotel room, and he's just like bawling. He's like, I loved him. He was so great. I was like, so
He's just like he's crying while singing the Genie song to you.
He just let out a long sob,
Yay!
and I was like, he was like,
You ain't never had a friend like me.
and I was like, did I use teeth? Like, what's going on? Like
He was crying because Robin Williams
yes,
died?
he was like, that's so sad. He committed suicide, and I was just like, okay.
I'll see you later. I guess.
I was so mad. I was like,
call it a night.
Kind of walk back to campus by myself.
Could he have been overplaying it just to get you out of there?
No, because he legit looked at his phone.
Rick Rufus Kroll you? Yeah, but I mean,
I think he was trying to.
I think we were all bummed by Robin Williams killing himself. I don't know if anyone was.
But he was a gay. I don't know.
So?
I don't know.
I cried when
You didn't cry?
It-
You're gay.
It seemed authentic. It could have been. I mean, I could be the sucker, but he was
Sounds like
fine
you were.
1 second. he was fine 1 second. The next he let out a long, So
I mean, that's kind of the result you want anyway, right?
for the right reasons.
A little shiver.
A quiver.
Siri was very upset when Robin Williams killed himself.
Man, I have not been on dates. I'm like really racking my brain trying to recant. Is that the word I want? Recant the
Recount.
dates. Recount.
Yeah. You have a weird schedule, though.
Yeah.
You have a strange schedule.
Yeah.
And you have very specific likes and dislikes. Mm-hmm. You're going to end up like this guy. I've got $25,000. You know what I mean? Where he's like strangely jacked, but
Yeah.
it still has not made
Doesn't make him attractive.
Everything he's done to the outside has not garnered him a mate.
Right.
Right.
Look at all the popular women comedians. I don't think any of them really have husbands besides Amy Schumer. But
Well, they do. Amy
lot of them
Schumer,
do.
A lot
Eliza
of them are
Schlesinger,
married.
Whitney
Yeah.
Cummings is engaged.
Tiffany
Yeah.
Haddish doesn't have a man, and another.
But they don't. A lot. What they have in common is they don't get married until they're into like their 40s. But they like later
Yeah, late
in life.
30s,
first.
early 40s.
Yeah, they make their career, they build it, and then they're like, okay, now that I've established this.
But are any of them doing a sex auction at Hilarities tonight?
It's not a sex auction. Please stop.
I'm sorry,
my
Mike
God.
Polk Jr.'s sex auction.
Live, fueled by Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey.
Used to spend my night.
I saw Polk's got a billboard over on the Shoreway, which is pretty cool.
I saw that too. Of his face.
I saw it. I'm like, hey, there's my
Yeah.
guy.
Sex cauldron? I thought they closed that place down.
Mike Polk and Mary Santora's Sex Cauldron tonight at Hilarities.
A witching
4th
good
Street.
time.
What time is it? 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock.
$5?
$5. I'm going home to change first.
Are you
I'm
going to
not
be up
look
on like?
this.
Are you going to be up in the stocks, or how's that going to work?
I'm
you going to be up on the
swinging from the
platform?
chandelier.
All right.
You have to catch me in a net, or it doesn't count.
Catch you in a net.
I'm jumping from a chandelier, and if you catch me in your net, then we're dating.
All right. What if somebody lassos you with a pair of wide whale cords?
Do people have
What
to bring
part
their
of
own
my body
nets?
are they lassoing? Yes, you have to bring your own net. BYON.
Oh, BYON.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy. All right.
Some
well,
fishermen out there like, finally.
that is exciting.
That is gross.
All right, I've got a break. I'll have those tattoo convention tickets for you. That is going on the 21st through the 23rd of this month right downtown. All this week, keep in mind, 420 is when you get a crack at those Rage Against the Machine tickets. Those are not on sale until Thursday, but they're going to play July 29th at the Romo Fijo. 35192. You want to text for anything else or get to us at AlanCoxShow.com.
It's the Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS and everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio app.
From the Universal Windows Direct Weather Center, WMMS Weather.
Hey guys, mostly cloudy